Video number 3 for lesson 8.5. We're going to start off with a story problem here. Shemaya has plans to save $15 each week. The table shows her total savings, S. Okay, so this is the variable we're working with. For any number of weeks, which would be W. Number of weeks would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then her total savings would be, for 1 week would be 15, 2 weeks 30, 3 weeks 45, 4 weeks 60, 5 weeks, 75. So using the variables S and W, write an equation that shows the savings as a function, and that should say as here, as a function of the number of weeks. Okay, so again, when we look at this, we're looking at this would be our input, and this would be our output. So this would be our X, this would be our Y. So this is our solution. So we know that on the back, something should be equal to S. And we also should know that at some point in time, there should be the variable W over here. So what are we doing to W to get S? Well, if W is 1, 15, 2, 30, 3, 45, what is the relationship between that? What are we doing to each W to get to total savings? Well, if you notice 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, they go up by $15 increments. So what I'm doing is I'm multiplying it by 15. 1 times 15 is 15. 2 times 15 is 30. 3 times 15, 45. So what am I going to do? S equals 15 W. Okay, so for every in 45, we could figure out ... what this would be in 10 weeks, because all we'd have to do is take 10 and multiply it by 15, and we would get $150. Okay, all right, I'm going to move this up for the next one. A group of bird watchers hikes 8 miles in the morning, then 2 miles for each hour in the afternoon. The table shows the total miles hiked for any number of afternoon hiking hours. All right, so if they hike 1 hour in the afternoon, they're going to have 10 hours total that day. If they hike 2 hours in the afternoon, there'll be 12 hours total. Because remember, they start with 8 in the AM, and then they're going to add 2 for 1 hour, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, so using the variables H and M, write an equation that shows the total miles. M is a function of the number of hours of then that should be afternoon. I apologize here. My typing isn't so great here. Of afternoon hiking. So we know that H and M. M is your total, so M is going to be our Y, or our output. Okay, afternoon hours is going to be our input. So we know it's going to set equal to M. All right, so the question is, what happens next? Okay, now if you notice that each one of these goes up by how many? Okay, this is plus 8, this one is plus 10, this one is plus 11, this one is plus 12, this one is plus 13. So this one is plus 9. I apologize there. I can't add right now. Okay, so we have to think. Well, we know, boys and girls, that each day starts with 8 miles in the morning. So that's our constant. So we're going to start with 8. Okay? And we're going to add to that whatever they hike in the afternoon. And for every hour they hike in the afternoon, they are going to hike 2 miles. Okay? So we're going to add to that 8 to H. So if they hike 2 hours, we're going to add 4. If they hike 3 hours, we're going to add 6. If they hike 4 hours, we're going to add 8. Okay? So M equals 8 plus 2h. All right, so let's look at this quickly, the last two. Give me a second, I'm going to fold this over like I did the last time here. All right, here we go. Let's try and focus that a little bit for you here. All right, Alex is reading a book about a famous scientist. He plans to read 12 pages every day. So the first day, he reads 12 pages. Okay, day 2, how many pages did he read? Well, he read 12 more. So we're going to add 12, which is going to be 24. So what we can figure out, boys and girls, is that we're going to have P is equal to 12n. P is equal to 12 times the number of days. So if it's 1 day, it's just 1 times 12. If it's 2 days, it's 2 times 12. 3 days, it's 3 times 12, which is 36. 4 days, it's 4 times 12, which is 48. And then 5 days, it is 5 times 12, which is what? And whatever this answer, how many pages will Alex have read in 5 days? Okay? So, then we have each family going to the school play must make a $10 donation. In addition, the tickets for the play tickets cost $2 each. So if the number tickets 2, they pay $14. Okay, number tickets 3, they're going to pay what? Now, to figure out the formula, we have to figure out the cost in dollars. It's going to be equal to that. All right, so we have to read this. Each family going to the play must make a $10 donation. So they're going to start off paying $10. And then they have to buy tickets, which are $2 each. Okay, so now if I look at that, I have 10. So if it's 2, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 10, 14. If it's 3, 3 times 2 is 6, plus 10 is $16. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 10 is $18. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 10 is $20. And then 6 times 2 is what? Okay, so why don't you figure that out? And then when you pause the video, figure out these two answers here, and then restart the video and check and see how you did. All right, so hopefully you have finished this. When we look at this and we plug 5 in there, 5 times 5 times 12 is going to be 60. So how many pages will Alex have read in 5 days? 60 pages. Okay. And then how much will Devin's family, who's buying 6 tickets, cost? Well, we're going to plug in 6 here. So it's D equals 10 plus 2 times 6. We got 10 plus 12 equals 22. So Devin's family is going to pay $22. Sorry, I kind of wrote off the bottom there. All right, so that's it. There isn't really any practice. Hopefully the practice will come when it's time for your homework. If you have any questions, please talk to Mr. Winkleman. But otherwise, that's what we have. All right, come talk to me when you're done, and we will get you your gift for the day.